Target 7 told you in a special investigation about how the agency charged with protecting our children is breaking its promises to keep them safe. And during that investigation, we tried to interview the governor.
Tonight, for the first time, we are hearing directly from her about how she is trying to fix the troubled agency. Here's Target 7's John Cardinelli.
CYFD is going to continue to be the focus in this second part of the administration.
In our 30-minute Target 7 investigation, Broken Promises, we told you the story of James Dunkley Cruz. James died 2 weeks before Christmas in 2019. Investigators believe he was beaten to death by his mother's roommate. Target 7 revealed through a lawsuit filed by James's grandfather, ever since the boy was born, CYFD had 8 investigations to determine any risk to James. He was never removed from his home. Should James still be alive today?
Absolutely. This did not need to happen.
Did CYFD fail James?
100% across the board.
But James's case is not alone. Other children have died after having contact with the agency. Our investigation ultimately found our state was breaking a promise written in the Children's Code to keep the safety of the child first before family reunification. During our investigation, we reached out to Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham for an interview. We were instead directed to interview the interim secretary of CYFD. The governor came to KOAT on Wednesday to talk about President Joe Biden's visit, but we also asked her questions about CYFD. So in February, you signed an executive order to, quote, get CYFD back on track. Do we have an update on how that's going?
I think it's actually going really well. Again, for me, it won't be done until no child is in a situation where we have extreme risk in this state. That means I need to get to them before CYFD. But at CYFD, we've held people accountable. People have been placed on leave. Some people have been terminated. And probably the most dramatic, there's a dashboard so you can see what's going on.
Teresa Casado, she's serving as the interim secretary. When can we expect a new cabinet secretary?
Can you write her a note telling her to stay? I don't know. We're doing a national search.
Why was a special session not called to address issues with CYFD when members on both sides of the legislature were sort of pushing for one?
Because they don't, I mean, having a session, but what are your ideas? I mean, are you going to put money where? Are you going to give me more? I asked for more social workers, right? I did a return to work, rejected. We asked for more training investments specific to that, rejected. We asked for more mandatory authority to do the work that we need to do. A special session also has a chilling impact when people are fighting about a department. That's the executive's responsibility.
And John, a big topic, of course, we remember during the legislative session was passing a bill that would create a legal oversight for CYFD. Was that mentioned at all in this interview?
Yeah, Shelley, Doug, she actually did mention the ombudsman. She called it a non-evidence-based strategy that she's not really looking to pursue in the future. Okay. And if you'd like to see that full interview, it is on our website.
All right, John, as always, thank you.
And for anyone interested in watching John's 30-minute investigation, Broken Promises, you can go to KOAT.com.